Good evening, everyone. Good to be here. Erev Tov. So I'm going to say today a short idea that I heard from Rav Yuval Sherlo, and except of him being as a great rabbi, and also we're relatives, is also the head of the ethic committee for all the hospitals in Israel. Like when they have question, Rav Yuval Sherlo. When they have ethic question for like to unplug someone from the life support, yes, or to decide which medicine will go, which one will give the budget to which medicine. So basically he decided what right and what wrong, right? He said what we need to do. So I think the idea that I'm going to say that I heard from him, it's also related to that. So we know that there are two kinds of sin that we can do, right? Ben Adam lamakom and Ben Adam lechavero. Sin that we do like between us to Hashem and between us to another person, to someone else. And we also know that we've been told that Yom-Kippur can help us with the sins between us to Hashem. But if we wanted to get forgiveness on the sins between us to our friends, we need to ask him, we're sorry. We need to tell him we're sorry. So the Shulchan Aruch, when he's talking about that, he's saying the sin between Ben Adam to his friends, Yom Kippurim doesn't help with that until you ask forgiveness from your friends. And then he said how exactly you need to do that, and what if he's not forgive you, and etc., etc. But he's not really speaking about the one that we ask forgive from. Like if the one that someone else did something bad to us, we don't know what to do according to the Shulchan Aruch. But then the Rama said, short sentence, "Hamochel lo yeh achzari limchol." When they ask you the forgiveness, don't be cruel. Like forgive. So Rav Sherlo asking, why should we? Just because it's Yom Kippur? Like if the other person made us very bad thing, and we're really sorry about that. Like we don't want to be forgiven right now. You know, like why should we do that? So the Mishnah Berurah actually answered, and he said, I'm gonna say it in English, but a few words I'm gonna say in Hebrew because it's related to the idea. He said, the one that forgive, even though it's hard for him, so then they will forgive him. He said, Ma'avirin lo al kol peshav. He doesn't say who, but they will forgive him. And if he don't want to forgive, they won't forgive him too. Okay? So we don't know who's the one that not forgive him. So the obvious option is like God. Like it's related. Even though we said Yom Kippurim help us with the sins between us to God, we still need to make sure that we forgive to our friends, and then God will forgive us also. Like God will react to us the same that we react to our friends. But Rav Yuval Sherlo said like more than that. Even though it's easy to say, yeah, you need to forgive because you want Hashem to forgive you too. It said, when we live in chevra, like in society. Thank you. In society, how do we want the society will be? So it depends on us. When someone hurting us, are we taking it and saying, no, you need to ask forgiveness like in the right way, and when it's be a good time for me, and not whenever you want? Or we're saying, I understand maybe right now it's very hard for me, and what he did to me, it's very hard. But still, I need to understand that who are the they? Those are the persons in the society. Like if I won't be the one to forgive about something bad they did to me, so why should someone else forgive me about something I did to him? So I think it's a great idea to understand, because Yom Kippur have great power. We know that. Like we come to Yom Kippur and then we ask sorry about anything we do, and basically we have a guarantee that Hashem will forgive us. But still we have this part of the thing between us to our friends, which is hard. Like not always we are like feeling comfortable to say I'm sorry to my friend. But if we understand that the real tikkun, the real like right way to do is that we're gonna forgive everyone, and then they will know to forgive too, this will be like a better way to help to our society. And I think it's also related to the first answer. Because if our society will be so good that everyone can forgive each other, so for sure Hashem will able to be forgive us too. So, good luck to all of that with that, and have a great evening. Rabbi Hananiah ben